my water. All right, you see this? This is the load from Klamath, Oregon to Deer Park, Texas. Yeah, it was a doozy. Had to figure it out, but I did. So let's start this journey that we decided to go on today. Well, okay, all right, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. 2 straps here. That's pretty explanatory. We got this long, skinny one right here. That is not secured whatsoever. You know, this stops it from going that way. And then this little thing right here stops it from going backwards. So I have a strap over this. I was supposed to put a 3rd strap on there. Doggone it. So then they staggered it, so I have a strap here over that arm. I wasn't gonna put it over that because I was afraid it was gonna tear. So that one on that arm, and then one through the middle. Well, I might have to loosen that up some, but it's really not gonna do anything. Nah. Strap right there. Okay, so I got this one. I have 3 straps over it. So it's 2 on this, and then 1 going over the rest. And then they put this one on sideways. I don't know why they did that. But I just got 1 strap there, and I was kind of nervous, so I put a strap right here to stop it from sliding off. So as you can tell, this is the other strap, and then these are the 2 straps that's going through that thing. And I put a strap over that edge, a strap over this edge, which goes over that arm over there, which you already saw. This is the one that goes through it, where we had that little connector that was bent. Yeah. So let's walk and talk. We got a lot to talk about. Oh, do you know where I am? Can you see? Oh, there you know, you already saw it now. Just pretty scenery. Pretty scenery. Got the S right there. So I was here with Mercer, I don't know what, back in 2018? 2018, 2019? I think 2018. And I went to a movie theater. And I walked this walk that I'm about to walk with you guys. And I was thinking to myself, this would be, like, you know, for people who want to get out and walk, and you see that the movie theater is close by. Because most of the time, like, I'm one of those dudes, like, I'm not going to go and walk somewhere and I've never been there. I gotta scout the area first. But this one particular day, I decided to go. And it was an interesting walk. I mean, nothing too fancy. Like, it didn't go through any bad areas. But So I figured I'd just put it on my head and you can see what I see. I think y'all had enough video of me in my face. So I think this is like a 1.5 mile walk. Huh. Every time I hear a noise. Yeah, it's a 1.5 mile walk. And I just gotta make sure. My phone's been glitching a lot lately. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this walk and we're gonna talk about what happened. Talk about what happened. For 30 minutes. Maybe not 30 minutes. But we're gonna talk about what happened for D.O.T. and Mother's Day. So that's the petrol. I am cutting through. This is like the way the mountains sit, man. It's just so, like in person with your eyes, you can see the depths and the clarity. You can't really see jack with the video, but it's like, wow, it's like awesome. All right, this all started with trucking in hills. I don't talk a lot about her because, well, there's nothing else to talk about. Y'all supposed to be going slow. She called me one day and was like, you know, the D.O.T. blitz is in May. I was like, no, it's not. It's usually in June, the first week of June. She's like, well, I don't know, but this time it's the 3rd through the 6th of May. And then I got a message from Mercer saying the same thing. So I plan to be home for the first week of May, right? And Trucking in Hills got her truck, so she was like, I'm gonna be off too. And she said, why don't we meet up and hang out? I was like, fine. So I made plans for me to put my truck in the shop, right? Let's see. How did I get here last time? How did I do that? So I do turn, oh, it says turn left. Why am I turning left? Oh, and a 1/2 mile turn left. Okay. So I need to cross the street. So the plan was, she was looking for some things to do around Michigan. And I don't know what I was thinking. I pretty much didn't do anything. I had to get my truck in the shop because, oh, all right, so okay, so what had happened was that on my way west, where did I go? I had a load of light poles, and they were going west, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, and then California. And on my way there, I started smelling exhaust fumes. lot of noise. Come on, man. I'll push the button. So, these cats, man. Let me back up. Yeah, I know. I'm pressing the button too. Oh, there we go. We got the walk signal. Walk, walk, walk. Let it walk, 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 walk. Let it walk, walk. All right, so this is what you do when you're gonna walk to that marina. You walk on this side. Last time I walked on the other side, but you walk on this side. All right, so I had the 14 stops of light poles, and on my way there, I noticed I was having an exhaust leak, and I had loss of power. Not a lot, but just some. You know, and so I'm driving. I didn't smell a lot of exhaust. I smelled a little bit. It wasn't a lot. I just got a hint of it every now and then. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, it's probably the same thing it was last time, which was the Y pipe, the flexible pipe, the flex pipe. So I didn't think nothing of it, right? I just said, all right, I'm gonna try and limp it home. Yeah, these are non-laters, the chewy kind. So I'm gonna try and limp it home. So I delivered a load. I meet somebody in Cali. They showed me around. We went to Long Beach. They drove me around. We had dinner, breakfast, lunch. And that was it, right? So I get on my truck and I head back east, empty. I always do that, head back east empty. Now, I'm heading back empty. The time's coming for me to turn my truck in. I had already planned. I had already called them and told them that I was going to bring it in. I think the 3rd was a Monday. Well, I told them I was gonna bring it in on the Wednesday. Right? Whatever that Wednesday was, I was gonna bring it in on Wednesday. But I got a load, which I normally don't get coming out of Cali. No, it wasn't out of Cali. Shit, man, I don't remember. I had a load that was going to Michigan, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to put my truck in the shop on time, because it delivered like on that Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning. So then I made a call, and the shop was like, yeah, you can bring it in on Thursday. So I was like, bet. I'll bring it in on Thursday. So I took the run. Come to find out, I got to Michigan what? On a Tuesday? Yeah, I think I got to Michigan on a Tuesday. No. Yeah. I got to Michigan, dropped my load, got to Michigan, and turned my truck in. Right? I told him. I went in there and I was like, look, man, I got a loss of power and I got a exhaust leak through the vents. All right, and then I said, while we're at it, I want to change all my radiator hoses. You know, because it's 40,000 miles or 550,000 miles, and I hadn't touched them, and I don't want them to bust while I'm on the road, right? So he made a comment, and this is what sparked everything. He was like, man, you really trying to stay on top of your stuff. I said, yeah. I was like, I'm not trying to break down or anything, because you stay on top of it now, you replace it at you either replace it at the interval that it says to replace it at, or the first sign of something going wrong, right? And he was being a smart ass about it. He was like, man, like, I don't know anybody like you, man, that just be dumping money into the truck for no reason. I was like, man, he was like, why don't you just get an inspection? I said, I don't need a D.O.T. inspection. He was like, no, it's not a D.O.T. inspection, it's just a truck inspection. I said, is it gonna cost? He's like, no. I said, all right, bet. Give me an inspection then. This is a brother, so when I said bet, he already knew what was up. But anyway, so he did the inspection. Well, so I turned it in on Tuesday. My truck wasn't supposed to be seen until Thursday, right? Thursday, they didn't get to it. Was it Thursday? Thursday they didn't get to it. Friday they got to it, but it was a guy in the afternoon, right? He got to it, but they didn't finish it with the estimates. So I had to wait till that Saturday. Well, that Saturday, what happened? They closed early, so I didn't get a chance. So on Monday, I heard from the guy. They gave me the estimate. $16,000. 16 cotton picking $1,000. Now, let me just preface this. Remember that video I made about saving money and putting away $1,000 a week because that was my truck payment? Well, besides the $10,000 I invested, I have 15 saved. I had 15 saved. And I was calling my friends, and I was calling family, my mom and dad. And I was like, yo, this is the most I've ever saved before. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to spend the money, because if I spend it, I'll spend it all. And if I save it, I'm on my way to get to the 50 grand at the end of the year. So, but I thought I was balling. Because, you know, I've never had that much money before ever in my life. Never. Because I'm gonna stand back here, because this is the line right here. Anybody come around that curve, I'm not gonna be right there on the edge where they can hit me. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so I never had 15,000 before saved up. I'm talking to Trucking and Hills. I'm talking to my other guy who has his own authority. And I'm like, yo, man, so look, check this out, right? We all have money. All of our, well, not Trucking and Hills, but I said, look, Trucking and Hills was able to do something that I was never able to do. She was able to save money. Trucking and Hills has responsibility. She has kids. She has mortgage. She has everything. All I had, and she has a truck note. all I have was a truck note, child support, and car note. I couldn't save any freaking money. So I told her, I was like, look, let's see if you can save 20 grand by the end of the year. I'm trying to do 50 grand. Anyway, so, oh, and I told my other friend, I was like, yo, we're gonna try and do 50 grand. We're gonna try and save 50 grand. Because his truck is already paid for. He already has his own authority. He's a motor carrier. So, he can easily do it, right? But no, you know what this guy did? He turned around and got another truck and got an Amazon contract and doing runs. He had, his sister was driving for him. So I was like, that's no fair. Because you can easily make $1 million in like 2 years. So he called me, what's today? Today is Saturday. No, Friday. We talked Wednesday. He was like, he's at 50,000. And he's only had that contract since April. April to May for 2 trucks. He's already got 50 grand in the bank. That's crazy, yo. What that truck doing down there? Anyway. So that's $50,000, right? Well, anyway, okay, so getting back to my story. $16,000. Now, I'm going to tell you what I remember that he said that I needed fixed. It was 28 tasks. Oh, I forgot this. On my way home, somewhere on my way home, or when I got there, I noticed that my rear light bumper was broke. I don't know how it broke, but it was broke. So that was something else that needed to be fixed. Anyway, so the things that he came up with, right? The one thing was that he came up with is that I had oil in my antifreeze. My oil cooler was leaking. Oh. And I had told him, I said I had a leak somewhere around my starter. It was always oil there. And so he found out what that was. It was my air compressor. It was leaking. The O-ring or bad was something, a bad one or something like that. So that was one of them, the compressor. The oil cooler was leaking into the antifreeze. They recommended an EGR flush, which would flush out the system and everything and then replace some of the sensors. And I just know from talking to guys with older trucks, you know, pre-emissions, that if their EGR goes out, that's like a good $3,000 fix, because you gotta buy the cooler. I don't know, man, but it usually sits in front of the radiator unless it sits up underneath the truck. Either way, I was like, okay. I had he called it a wheel seal, but it wasn't a wheel seal leak. What was some other stuff? I don't remember the other stuff. The minor stuff was, the headlights. So my headlight, right? My driver's side headlight would work. And then if I hit a bump, it would go out. So then y'all get up underneath the hood, I'll touch the wire, wiggle a little bit, and then it will come back on. So I was like, okay, I got a short somewhere. So I was like, okay, I got a short somewhere. So I figured they would fix that. Oh my gosh, man, let me tell you. Well, we're gonna get on that light fix later. So that was Monday in the evening. The guy who started on it worked from 1 till 10, right? So I got the email about my prices around 3-4 o'clock. I had to wait till Tuesday and tell him, yo, let's take some things off. So compressor I had to fix because I had an oil leak. I didn't want it to go bad. Definitely get my diesel exhaust, the exhaust thing fixed, and my I fumbled around with the oil cooler, but I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get the oil cooler replaced. If it's leaking, it could get worse later on, so let's go ahead and nip that in the bud. So we did that, and then they recommended that I do a antifreeze flush and replace the reservoir and the lines and something else. I was like, yo, hold on, man. I said, look, let's just replace the oil cooler, flush out the antifreeze, but do not replace the reservoir, man. Just clean out the reservoir. Wash it out with some soap or something. I don't need a brand new reservoir. That shit works fine, right? We did the oil cooler, we did the compressor, we did the headlight because I thought they was gonna have to splice the wires together with it, right? I didn't want to be bothered with that. So we did that. I don't even have a mask on. What else am I thinking? What else? The EGR, the oil. So I had to wait until Thursday, because when I told them what to put in, or like what to fix, I thought they were going to start on it, but he was like, no, we got to give it back to the parts guy. He's got to run the parts again and give us an estimate. So I had to wait until Thursday. Well, wait, that was Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't get it back till Thursday. And I was pissed at this time because I'm like, man, we should have been done by this. He's like, yeah, well, you want to like work through stuff and you want to add things, take things away, so this takes time. So I'm like, you know what, look, sorry, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the original list of what I said to fix, and then that's it. Like, I ain't got time for this, man. I got to get back out on the road. It's already past D.O.T. Blitz week, right? And it's already past D.O.T. Blitz week. Man, this is supposed to be a 30-minute walk. I don't think I've been talking for 30 minutes, have I? I don't know, but anyway, let's slow it down. I have a fast pace. So, what was I saying? I forgot. Anyway, so it was Thursday, and I'm missing something here. No, all right, that's right. It was the second week. Oh, no, it wasn't Thursday. No, that's right, because I left on Wednesday. My bad. Okay, let's rewind that. Basically, I told him to go ahead and fix it. Don't give me an estimation, just go ahead and fix it. And then that Monday, which was the second week of May, right? Damn, because I took a vacation. I know on Monday I was looking for flights because I was so upset, and Trucking the Hills was like, she's like, every time she's in Michigan and I happen to be there or whenever, right? She's always like, come on, get out the truck, let's do stuff. And she always is looking for things to do, stuff that I normally wouldn't do. She wants to go eat some mountain oysters, some rattlesnake hot dogs. Like, she likes this type of stuff. And I'm like, yo, no, I'm straight, I'm good. Give me my hot dogs, hamburgers, ribs, steak, that's all I'm eating. All right, we're gonna walk over there to the marina. So, well, the movie theater is right there inside the Legends. It's inside the mall. Matter of fact, we're gonna walk around the mall. Well, we'll go this way. No, we'll go this way. But so I was looking for flights, right? And there was a flight leaving going to Miami round trip for $105. I almost booked that. It was leaving on, I think it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday it was leaving, and then I would have been back Friday. But I'm like, I'm not about to go down there. So I wound up going to the Upper Peninsula, which I'll throw in some pictures and everything from here. But with my truck, maybe I can go through here. Maybe so. Oh, what was I saying about the truck? Basically, I left Wednesday. I drove 6 hours up to the Upper Peninsula. They started to work on it. That was the thing. They started to work on it. And because that was for me to not be gone, because when I'm there, my truck's in the shop, I usually go and check on it every day. Right? So I decided to leave on Wednesday. Wednesday to Friday, I was gone. I drove up 6 hours to Mackinac City. I caught the ferry to Mackinac Island. I had some video of that. I also went to Sault Ste. Marie with the Sioux Locks, because it's something I wanted to see, because I saw as a kid and I just wanted to see it again as an adult. So I saw it as an adult. And where is it at? I saw that as an adult, and then I drove over to Quamanon Falls, and I looked at some of those things. Yeah, I think this works better. So yeah, I drove over there, and I saw the falls and everything, and you know, just 3 days, a hotel. It felt good to get out the truck. And I enjoyed it so much, I want to go again. I don't know how or when, but I need to get out the truck more. So anyway, getting back to this. So Friday, I get back. And Saturday, I check on the truck. And it's not done. But they think it's going to be done maybe Monday, if not Tuesday. So I'm like, all right. So the truck's been down for 2 weeks at this point. The first week of May, second week of May. And then the third week, Monday, I leave them alone. They said Tuesday. I'm like, all right, Tuesday. So then I check in with them Tuesday, and it's still not there. It's still not done. So then I'm like, okay. So now I'm getting irritated because now I got to check in on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, the guy didn't show up. The guy didn't show up. So I had to wait till Thursday. He was like, all right, Thursday. Check in Thursday. The guy, so the way Kenworth does it is that whoever starts on it finishes it, from the like service rider all the way down to the mechanic. So my service rider wasn't in on Thursday. Friday morning, another service rider called me. I was like, your truck's done. I'm like, I can pay for it? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, babe. By this time, I'm getting called for loads. Okay, so the marina's closed. So by this time, we're gonna sit down right here and finish the talk. So by this time, like, all right, there you go. 36 minutes, wow. So by this time, I call her up, I go in to pay. My card won't work. I had to move some money around. I remember I had 15 grand in the bank, right? So I was trying to pay with it for debit. And instead of me using debit because it wouldn't run because I have a limit on that, I had to move it to my credit card. So I paid off the credit card. Oh, I didn't tell you. Oh, my bad. I got her down from 16 to 12. But still, that's a lot, right? And then from that standpoint, it went from 12. I tried to pay with my debit. It wouldn't take. I have the agents calling me from this load from Michigan going to Portland because when I took it in, he had those 3 loads and nobody took it. So I was like, look, because he knows anytime I go home, I get that load going west. California, Las Vegas. Those are 2 places I want to go. Maybe Arizona. I didn't want to go to Portland. I really didn't. But I went anyway. But we're not going to go that route. We're going to the route that Friday I tried to pay. It wouldn't take. I had to pay off the credit cards. It took. I called them and said, like, look, okay, can I pick up the load? He was like, look, you have until...
No, I don't. If it was my choice, you would have been the one getting pregnant, not me.
Okay. So, what was I saying? That pregnant thing just stuck in my head. Oh, he was like, you have until 1 to pick it up. We can probably stretch it to 1:30. So I was out of there. I grabbed my truck, hooked up to my trailer. I went to go pick up that load. I didn't get out there. I got there like at 1:15. They loaded me with conveyor stuff. I took it to Portland. And but that was Friday. So I stayed home Friday and then left Saturday. And then Saturday I came out here and shit, I mean the week is just right here. Saturday. I left. I didn't get Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, I delivered it Wednesday. Because what's today? Today's Friday. So I delivered it Wednesday, right? No. I delivered it Thursday. That's right. I delivered it Thursday. I delivered it. Shit, man. I can't think right now. I can't think straight. No, that's right, because I drove 4 hours to deliver it, pick it up, and then I had to go pick up my next load, which is what I have now. And I had to get there before 12. So, no. I unloaded Wednesday, and then I proceeded to drive the 4 hours to Klamath Falls, Oregon. And I only got like, so when I woke up Thursday, which was yesterday, I still had 4 hours left to drive. Okay, that's what it was. So that's what that is. And and so yeah, and that's what I did. I picked up this load, what you see now, from Siemens, and it's going to Houston, Texas. And then Houston, Texas, I am going to Illinois. But I don't have my what? I don't have any pipe stakes, so I gotta go buy some pipe stakes. So anyway, yeah, I don't have a mask either. But I think I'm gonna have to go back. They might give me one. I don't know. So let's go ahead and we'll just head on back to the truck. Okay? And that'll be it. And then I hope you enjoyed. That's what's been going on for like the month of May. And now it's almost June. Peace out.